What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we played against Southampton at home. So I have to say thank you guys with the support recently on the videos. I can't do it without you guys. So all I have to say is hope you guys had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. This is my last video of the year, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the YouTube on my channel for the year. So getting into today's video, so Manchester United made 3 changes from the last game against Burnley. So those changes were, so I'm going to go over to the One Football app, so I'm going to leave that in the link in the description below, and so you can follow all your best teams around the world while it's just loading. And yeah, so basically we started with De Gea in goal, then Young, Lindelof, Jones, Shaw, Pogba, Matic, Mata, Lingard, Mickey and Lukaku. Now, the changes that were made was Lindelof, who came in for Rojo, and Lingard and Mickey came in for, Mickey came in for Martial and Lingard came in for Zlatan. Apparently Zlatan is now injured for a month. I don't know what's gone on there. And also, and as you would have saw in the game, and if you watched the game, Manchester United are now lost 2 strikers because Romelu Lukaku has got a head injury, so that's a big blow now to the squad. Big loss, but we're going to struggle now. Overall reaction of the game, I felt like this is a game for Southampton where they're probably going to take it serious. Obviously a game where, again, it was going to be their FA Cup final. This is a game for Manchester United that we really needed to bounce back after the recent results. And then I think the first half, we had some great chances, but in this first half we just couldn't put our chances away. It was just the exact same thing in the second half, but in the second half there was just no energy. Whenever we passed the ball onto another player, the player couldn't connect to the ball. Nothing was clicking, nothing was connecting. We were just lacking on energy. Nothing was happening in that second half. It was just poor. The performance was poor. We had a good chance to go 1-0 up. Matic would have scored. Pogba was offside and decided to touch the ball, and we would have won that game 1-0. So unfortunately, as you would have saw at the beginning of the video, Manchester United went and drew. Again, it's getting woeful now, I have to say, because these past results have been not going good. We're drawing to Leicester, drawing to Burnley, drawing to Southampton. That's 3 games now that we should have made up with these games. 6 points, it's not good enough. We're not doing anything about these games. I don't know what's going on, if it's just a manager issue, if it's the players. I don't know what's going on. I just don't understand what the hell is going on. First half, you know, United were in control, dominant. We had most of the possession, but Southampton were dangerous in some set pieces. You know, and we could see that they were dangerous. We nearly let in a couple of goals in that first half for Southampton to get in front. You know, we have to be better defensive wise, and yeah, you know, it's just not going well for United. And now it's just come up breaking news that Zlatan's injured, and we're going through a bad spell. I just don't understand. We've not won a game now in 4 games. It's just I don't know what we're lacking on, and I think we just need to bring in a player. And they asked Jose Mourinho that question. He doesn't have a clue if we're going to get anyone, but nothing is happening to that squad. It's another disappointing draw. Nothing is happening, and I think the movement is great, but we're just not showing it at the moment. And going into the next game against Everton, I'm feeling worried, because Everton are coming off a really good spell recently. Because look at the run that they've had since they got rid of Ronald Koeman by bringing in Sam Allardyce. Look how much they've had a turnaround. So this is going to be worrying when we play in the next 48 hours. So going into that game, I'm feeling worried, and the players should be, because we've not got a game. We've not won a game in 4 games. We've got beaten to Bristol. We've drawn 3 times. What the actual fuck is going on? And we should be asking the question as well. and we would have probably won this game about 3-4-0, and we failed to do that because Southampton were in the game, and Southampton were just relying on their goalkeeper as well. And yeah, but anyway, let's just talk about this video, about the game. So that's my overall reaction. So it took our time to see how Southampton were playing. First few minutes, I think we were a little bit nervous on the ball, but then we had some really great chance, great pass by Pogba to Mata. We had a great chance to go 1-0 up with Lukaku, and then that was a time where Lukaku went down injured with a head injury. Thank God it wasn't serious, but he's probably going to be out for now for 2 weeks, depending how serious the head injury is. We nearly let Southampton go 1-0 up. Luckily, we got away with it. We got away a couple of times in this game. I don't know how, but it's just poor, and the performance isn't great at the moment. We had to make an early change as Lukaku took a clash to the head. So all I say is get well soon, Lukaku, and also he's back on the road to recovery. Thank God he did not go to hospital. So yeah, we also gave away another scoreable free kick. Again, that defence, it's just not going well. That was Lindelof this time, and yeah, it's just not going right for us at the moment. And something is not clicking, and something is not happening. And this game, we're just not connecting to the ball. I just don't know what was going on in today's game. From the free kick or a corner, we had a great build up to a goal, and MKHITARYAN messed up the cross. Again, I think by MKHITARYAN, it's just not the right player to play. I think we need to sell this guy. MKHITARYAN, we threw away our money on him. He's just not been great for us this year. MKHITARYAN, he had to get subbed during this game, but this game for MKHITARYAN wasn't the best. Our crosses were just going deep and long. We couldn't get them right. It was just poor, and I just don't know what the fuck is going on with this team at the moment. And we need to pull up our socks. I just don't understand what is going. And the atmosphere in the stadium was flat. I felt like we could have done a lot more better. We are not showing it. We have not shown how the real Manchester United have played recently, and we're just playing like children at the moment, and we just can't put anything away. And again, it's just Southampton's FA Cup final again. I just don't understand. And Southampton were having great chances when they got on the attack, and they looked dangerous as well. So we knew our defence had to be busy. United have been picking up we were picking out, in the first half we were picking out the right pass, and where the player had space. That was good to see that, but in the second half we couldn't show that. The ball wasn't connecting, and it wasn't falling to Manchester United's feet. Like, it wouldn't fall to Rashford's feet, it wouldn't fall to Mata's feet. Mata had a poor of a game. So did Rashford from coming on from the bench, and nothing happened. United, and then we were in control, dominant. The movement was good. United have been getting close at goal, but we just couldn't manage to finish off our chances. And I felt like United should have had a penalty in that first half. I'm going to leave that on the poll for you guys to vote, because I think that was a clear penalty. Honestly, I think that was a clear penalty, to be fair, because hands down, I felt like we should have had a penalty, and we should have beat them 3-4-0 in this game. And I just don't understand what the hell is going on with us recently. We've not been putting our draws to bed. We should have beat Leicester, we should have beat Burnley, we should have beat Southampton, and we can't beat lower side squads now. Like, what the actual fuck is going on? And we're not asking the question now. And now we're third, we've dropped down now, and I think the season is over for us now. City have won it now, we can see it clearly, because they're going to get another win against Crystal Palace, unless they beat them, but I don't think they will. So, and then the ref decisions were rubbish, for sure. United have been getting on the attack, we just can't seem to finish our chances off. And this is one of our games where we were creating so many chances, and we couldn't put our chances away. And because Southampton's goalkeeper was saving them a lot. And they didn't even have Fraser Forster in goal. And that's because they dropped him because of recent form that he's been in. Forster has been absolutely shocking in goal. So that's why they changed the keeper for this game. And we still couldn't score against them. We had been all around them. We had been all around them. But it's just been one of those halves where we have been all around them and we just can't score. Like I just previously said, we can't score. Like, we're not asking the question. I don't know what Mourinho said in half-time break, but something wasn't clicking and something wasn't connecting, you know? And I felt like we needed to do a midfield change as well, like by bringing on Martial. He could have come on a lot more earlier for a start, but something was not happening that game. And then second half, we needed to be a bit more sharper. We needed to be more switched on, get more crosses in, get our set pieces right. We needed to get goals. We need to turn up the tempo a little bit. For some reason, Rashford is getting outdone and can't get away. So he's getting outdone by defenders, and he's got players around him, and he's not strong enough. This guy has got pace, and he was not showing it in this game. Neither was Lingard. Neither was Mata. These players were not showing it tonight, and neither was MKHITARYAN. MKHITARYAN needs to get sold by January. I want him gone, and we need to get someone in. And we need to get someone in like Dybala or someone like that, because something has not been happening with this squad. And then United were just giving the ball away. We're giving possession away, you know, and we couldn't keep the ball. I just don't know what was going on. And again, I've been saying this, I don't know how many times, and we've not been asking ourselves the question. We had great chances on the attack, and we could not put our chances away. This is a poor of a game, and it just shows how poor we played in this game, because this game was not one of our best, and we need to really fucking bounce back. This was poor tonight, absolutely poor. I honestly say it was poor performance in the second half. And United should have had a throw-in. Again, the referee and his assistants just had a shocker of a game. The ref was crap. Again, United again nearly gave away a goal to Southampton. Great save by De Gea, you know. Honestly, without this player, we would have lost this game, honestly, to God. So then, after that, we needed a change to happen into the game. So we brought on Martial for Mickey. But I felt like we needed another sub somewhere in midfield, like Herrera, to help us out. But that didn't happen. And then United, the passing was poor. This is where it just all slipped for us. When a player passed it to the other player, we just couldn't connect to the ball. So say if Matic passed it to Rashford couldn't connect to the ball. It wasn't coming up mentally as well. And then I felt like there was no energy. The performance was poor. We couldn't get a perfect cross in. We couldn't score to a lower side in the table. It just shows how embarrassing we've been playing recently. And games like Southampton, we should be putting teams to bed. How many times have I said this now in the last couple of videos? I don't know how many times I've said we need to start beating these ties lower to us. It's embarrassing. It's poor. We should be cutting out our mistakes and doing a lot better. We are Manchester United, and we still cannot beat Leicester. We still can't beat Burnley, and we still can't beat a side like Southampton. What the actual fuck is going on? And we need to fucking ask the question. We've got a game in 2 days, and we still cannot do anything about this. This is getting worrying, and the players should start getting worrying, and the manager as well. This is not going right for us. I'm furious, and I'm frustrated, and I'm disappointed with this side tonight, because we should have put Southampton to bed. This is getting out of hand, and we should be putting these sides to bed. Like, I have nothing positive about this game. It's just rubbish and poor, and it's shite to see. We need to do a lot better, and I'm going to be worried going against Everton, because Everton are having a good run with Sam Allardyce. Yes, they lost to Bournemouth, great, yeah, oh yeah, but look at our run. We're going to be without Lukaku now, no Zlatan, you know, And the defenders as well, Bailey Smalling, Valencia. This is what we've lacked on for the last couple of games. Since after Valencia's been injured, nothing has been happening. Nothing has been happening. And we can't be relying on these players. We have to do a lot better with other players. And we can't seem to show that recently. And I just don't get it. We haven't won a game in the last 4 games. When we beat West Brom, it's woeful as well. It's absolutely woeful. United were trying, but nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. Southampton had some great chances, but United just couldn't do anything. Then we had a disallowed goal due to Pogba interfering. Now that was going in. Matic should have scored, and Matic would have scored his first Premier League goal for Manchester United. Yes, he's got his first goal in the Champions League, but not his first one in the Premier League. So if he would have left that, we would have beat them 1-0. And we also weren't quick enough, and we weren't sharp enough in the second half. Now, like I've said, I'm worried going into the Everton game because we haven't won in ages now. It's getting boring. Nothing is happening. Drawing to Southampton isn't great, and we need to get back to winning ways as soon as possible. As soon as possible. And we can't do that at the moment, and we just can't beat lower sides, and we can't put them to bed. I don't know how many times I've said this now, and we can't put them to bed. It's embarrassing, it's frustrating, and it's disappointing, and we need to do it a lot better as a team. But I just don't understand, but to give it man of the match, who would I give it to tonight? Because no one was, Mickey was poor, Mata was poor, Lingard was alright, Matic was alright, Pogba was alright, Shaw was good, Lingard was good, Lindelof was poor, giving away scoreable free kicks, Young was alright, De Gea again with some great saves. I just don't know who to give it to, but Rashford from coming on was poor, and Martial was okay. I think the only person I can just give the man of the match is the De Gea or Luke Shaw. Nobody else really. But we should be asking the question, we need to be doing a lot more better as a team. Going into Everton, I'm going to be worried and nervous. Because yes, we did beat them 4-0 at home. It's not about that though. Look at their run that they've had recently. Why not we go on the One Football app and see how they've been playing? Yes, they got beat to Bournemouth tonight, yes. Oh yeah, great, yeah, going into that game. Oh yeah, we won't have, the players won't have any confidence going into this next game against Everton. But, my God, it's just, I just can't express this in words, and no one can at the moment. I just can't put anything in words at the moment. Let's see the run. Yes, they beat Bournemouth. Yes, they got beat to Bournemouth 2-1. They drew to West Brom. They drew to Chelsea. They beat Swansea. Great. Yeah, they beat Newcastle. Yeah, they drew to Liverpool. Yeah, so they'll be happy with that. They beat Huddersfield. Yeah, they beat West Ham, and they beat Southampton, and we couldn't beat Southampton as well. But honestly, they're on a great run recently. But all we have to say is we just have to move on. We have to move on. And I don't know how many times I've had to say this now in the last couple of videos. We have to move on. We have to move on. I get that. But the players are not moving on. And I was thinking tonight, the players are obviously sat on that coach and they're thinking, oh yeah, we've got Southampton. Oh yeah, we can fucking murder them. We can beat them. Inside that coach, we must be like that. But when we're out on the pitch, we cannot show that. They think it's easy because they're 14th, 15th in the table, but we can't put these teams to bed. Like we beat them away 1-0 with Lukaku, and we just can't be looking for players like Lukaku, Zlatan. They're out injured. We have to rely on other players, and we just need to start asking the question. It's just not going good. It's just not going good. But all I have to say is Everton have been recently good. Yes, they got beat to Bournemouth, but I'm expecting a good game against Everton, and we're just gonna have to go again. And it's just not going good, and I have nothing positive to talk about in this game, and everybody else is going to be like this, and I just can't express the last couple of games in words recently. And the players need to start asking the question, and Mourinho needs to start asking the question, and we need to bring someone in and get rid of MKHITARYAN, because MKHITARYAN hasn't been great. He's not been in great form. Get him sold. Needs to go. Needs to go. All I'm saying is mark my words, Mourinho. He needs to leave. That's it. No more MKHITARYAN now. Get him gone. Get him sold, and it's just not going good. And it's just poor, it's just disappointing. All the fans are frustrated, disappointed and peed off with that, because we could have done a lot better as a team. But it just shows how much we put a team like this, and we can't put teams to bed. It's just poor, and we think we can cruise these games, and we can't show that, and we can't see that happening on the pitch. But we just need to lift it up now. From now on, and look where we are now in the table. We are now third. And we're Chelsea ahead by 1 point now. City are going to win the league. They're just going to keep winning now until they have a bad spell. I don't see this bad spell, and they got to lose 4 games, probably more now. But it's not going good. We need to do some. We need to do something, and something's not clicking. So all I say is we need to raise the tempo now, and we've just got to go again against Everton. It's not going good, but this is a game that we should have won, and it's not going good. We need to do something now, and I know I'm banging on about this, but Manchester United, and we're not playing like the real Manchester United. Oh. And we've got less than probably 48 hours now to the next game. Oh, Jesus Christ. But anyway, I'm out of here. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully very soon, and peace.